Pray then like this. Our Father in heaven, hallowed be your name. Your kingdom come. Your will be done on earth as it is in heaven.
Jesus used only about 1 minute on the prayer that he taught us, but I sat there and thought, this must be the most meaningful minute of all time. I think thousands upon thousands of people will pray this prayer in the future.
It was really special. But, Peter, the most important minute in the history of the world? Aren't you going a bit far?
I don't think so. This was personal for Jesus. It came straight out of his heart. And it let us look into how things were between Jesus and his Father. In the course of that minute, he showed how I can place myself in that same fellowship, that intimate nearness to God. I don't think mankind can reach something greater.
Let's take a moment there. We could look into how things were between Jesus and his Father. In the course of that minute, he showed how I can place myself in that same intimate nearness to God. Have we thought about that?
True. My experience was that Jesus was inviting us in to a whole new way of life. The prayer was an invitation to a life in total trust and confidence in God. So yes, extremely personal for Jesus, and it touched us very personally too.
Yeah, strange how this personal prayer has become so unpersonal for so many so fast. There were many who heard Jesus, and you and I have also taught others to pray it. But I am already hearing people talk through it like some ritual.
But Jesus started the whole prayer with Our Father, the way a child would turn to his father in security and expectation, happy that his father will listen and pay attention, and with respect for the superior authority and power that father has.
Jesus started with Our Father, the way a child would turn to his father in security and expectation, happy that his father will listen and pay attention, and with respect.
Exactly. God's name is to be holy. A little child talks about his father with limitless wonder and respect. When I'm sitting in a synagogue and I hear how people use God's name, in general, it's cold and unpersonal, without respect or reverence.
Yeah, using God's name as some part of an unpersonal recital, that's dishonoring it. If I pray thinking about honor from those listening, that's dishonoring it too. I'm using it with impure motives.
Yeah. Your will be done, Jesus said. I think there are often two wills facing off. Our will and God's will. God's will is divine. Our will is influenced by our senses and our lusts, and is actually fronting the devil's purposes.
But it's really not so easy to let go of my own will.
No, but it helps to think about the story of Abraham and Isaac. Isaac, the most precious he had. There can't be any doubt that Abraham's own will was in powerful opposition to God's will.
And God's will didn't actually make any sense, at least not to the common eye.
No, but nonetheless, Abraham saw to it that God's will be done on earth as it is done in heaven. He was obedient because he believed in God. He gave himself over to God's care, trusting that God knew better than Abraham himself.
Abraham saw to it that God's will be done on earth as it is done in heaven. He gave himself over to God's care, trusting that God knew better than Abraham himself.
I think I see what you're getting at. If I'm praying a personal, upright prayer to God, that his will be done, then my obedience will be tested.
Yes, because my Father's will is often in conflict with my own. And if I'm going to be obedient the way Abraham was, then I will need Abraham's faith that my Father knows better than me and that he has only one intention: to make things as good as possible for me.
Most of the prayers I've heard, right from when I was little, are about asking God for help. And honestly, my own prayers too. Help me with this, please make that better. But there wasn't much of that in Jesus' prayer.
No. If I pray Jesus' prayer, it's more of a declaration of where I stand in connection to God, of my surrender to His care and His treatment. And I put myself in His service. I tell God, I am in your hands, and my mind is set to do your will.
It's a declaration of my surrender to God's care and treatment. I tell God, I am in your hands and my mind is set to do your will.
Even if it costs me the most precious thing I have on the earth.
Yes, because in that position, I can see that there is nothing of real value here on the earth. Your kingdom come, we are to pray. Then I am saying, I will work for your kingdom and all that belongs to it, even if it costs my life.
And I am confirming that I want to do my Father's will, so His kingdom can increase and become stronger.
Yes, and if we are poor in spirit, then His kingdom is our kingdom. I really want to pray this prayer and declare myself ready to serve His will in His kingdom.
Father, oh, hear my prayer, draw me away from earthly stress and care, nigh thee to stay. Grant deeper rest and peace, make thou my faith increase. Give childlike trust, O Lord, in all thy word. Longing thou gavest me onward to press into a life with thee in righteousness. Power didst thou impart when Jesus filled my heart. He who thy fullness has, thine image is. Fear not, be still, my soul. You are God's own. Salvation